Tips for writing free verse poetry. This video will help answer: how can I choose words carefully to get my meaning across? How can alliteration help to get a mood, feeling or sound into a poem? And how can I breathe life into a poem? Free verse is one of the simplest and yet most difficult type of poetry to write. While it doesn't bog the poet down with rules about form, it requires him or her to work hard at creating a piece that is beautiful and meaningful without any specific guidelines about rhyme and metre, otherwise known as rhythm or beats. Here are a few tips, not rules, that will help as you develop your own style. Question number 1. How can I choose words carefully to get my meaning across? Carefully chosen words can help you create a poem that sounds like the situation, so what is happening, the emotion, which is a feeling, or object that you are trying to portray, which means to get across to your audience. Short words with sharp consonants cause the reader to stop and go in a choppy cadence, which is the rhythm, pace or beat. So cut, bash, stop, kick, lick, bite, punch, jump, stick, kiss. They almost sound like what they mean. Use these types of short words when you want to show excitement, fear, anger, new love, or anything that might make your heart beat quickly. Longer words with soft sounds cause the reader to slow down. Use them when you want to show pause, tension, laziness, or rest. Have a listen to the following poem. Thrill ride, up, up, click, click, wind blows sharp in my ears. My heart jumps, skips, it's up higher, it's up, up, the highest. Hands grasp at the clouds, then a forever pause, still, waiting. Finally, whoosh! Steep drop, down, down, down. Notice how the short words move quickly as you read them. Then in the middle, the longer words at the top of the coaster, the pause before the drop, actually force your reader to slow and forever pause. The repetition of the word up creates a jolting feeling, kind of like that feeling that you feel when you go up a roller coaster. This is not the entire poem, as it still needs a punchy ending. How would you finish this poem? Would you say something like, survived, I conquered this roller coaster mountain? Question number 2. How can alliteration help to get a mood, feeling, or sound into a poem? Alliteration is a literary device that you've learnt about, where the first sound in a series of words is the same, like she shares shining shells. You can use alliteration in free verse to create a particular mood, feeling or sound to the poem, especially when combined with careful word choice. For example, the word licking forces your tongue to the front of your mouth when you say it, like a lick. Let's combine these careful word choice with alliteration in a free verse poem about a lollipop on a stick. Summer lollipop. Licking a lolly slowly, sunlight lapping at the lazy lake. Lovely evening, lovely lolly, lazy life. You can almost feel yourself licking the lollipop slowly by the water, with the sun setting on tiny ripples. Even though there is no set rhyme, pattern or structure, you can almost feel a cadence, so the rhythm, pace or beat in the words. Question number 3. How can I breathe life into a poem? So using personification. Sometimes giving an inanimate or lifeless object human characteristics can breathe new life into it. See, I just did it. Have you ever heard someone say that the sun was peeking out from somewhere, or that the clouds were lazy, or the water licked the shore? That's personification. Let's try it here. Nighttime in the city. Night crept in, slow and smooth. It smothered the city in darkness. Lights in windows of tall buildings blinked. 1, 2, again, and opened their bright eyes. The night is like a thief creeping through the darkness, and the lights blink their eyes. There are two different personifications working in this poem, bringing it to life. Now that you have some tools, use them to create your own free verse. Once you write a few poems, you will begin to develop your own unique style.